We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Washington Nationals and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's Dodger baseball, and it's next on the show. Michael Lambert is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
And the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. Trey Turner with a solo shot. 4th home run here in the early going. As the Nationals strike first, it's 1-0.
What a swing. What a huge boost right there. Not only does it get your boys fired up, but it kind of silences the crowd for a minute.
Here's Howie Kendrick.
The second baseman.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Kendrick is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Way outside. 1-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, Dero, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Howie Kendrick goes down for the first out of the game.
Guerrero.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 5 homers and 7 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
1-1.
Now the pitch. This pitch is popped up. Muncy has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting 4th, the center fielder, number 10, Andre Dawson.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means up next it'll be the Hall of Famer Andre Dawson. Here's the first pitch to him. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Bottom of the 1st coming up, and Washington has the early 1-0 lead. Patrick Corbin, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
All the way back from Tommy John surgery, this guy's a really good pitcher. There are a lot of teams in baseball that would love to have him in their rotation. Not an overpowering fastball, but a good one. 89 to 93 miles an hour slider, without a doubt his best off-speed pitch. And if he's throwing strikes with that slider, look out, he can shut any team down.
So striding forward now, Jackie Robinson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. So guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Now the pitch. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Line towards center field. Dawson is there, and he has it for the 1st out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Pee-wee Reese.
Next for the Dodgers, Pee-wee Reese. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here's the pitch. Ground ball right side. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Batting first, no outfielder, Kobe Bryant.
Into the box now, Kobe Bryant. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now here it comes.
Nope, ball. 1-0.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 2 out, nobody on. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 2-1.
Ball outside.
Duke Snider would be next. And the 3-1. Full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The next 3-2. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, the great Duke of Flatbush, Duke Snider. From the stretch.
1 ball, no strike.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Runners off for second. That's a strike to throw down. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Here's the 1-1. In his career, Snyder begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. Ready with the 1-2. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Bryant at second with 2 down. Two pitch is fouled away. Two and two. Here it is. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And over to third now is the runner.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
He's set the payoff pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
So striding in, Matt Kemp, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Ready with the 0-1. Popped up. Kendrick over to his left. And that retires the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Second inning set to go. And now for Washington, Juan Soto. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball. 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
The 2-2.
Got a full count.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
That is good. Detective number 8, Gary Carter.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
1-1.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Full count now. Three-two pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A 1 pitch on its way. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Here's the 0-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Nationals leave 1, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Next up for Los Angeles, Russell Martin. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He's just 2 for 9. First pitch of the at-bat.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Now the 1-0.
Ball outside. Wood.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
At the plate, Justin Turner. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the stretch. Too low, 1-0.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
The 1-0 home.
That miss. That's the ball. 2-0.
Line towards center field. Dawson is right there, one down.
Batting it, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Next up is Max Muncy. First pitch on its way. Runners on first with one down. Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Michael Lambert. Skied into straightaway right. Guerrero will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left for LA. They still trail 1-0. Striding in now for the Nats, Patrick Corbin. 9-1-2 due up.
Patrick Corbin.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Way late on the fastball for strike one. Cold strike, 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here now is Trey Turner. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Second at bat for him, and remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Howie Kendrick. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And there's a swing and a miss by Kendrick as he falls behind now 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Stepping into the box, Jackie Robinson hit it hard but line first at bat on the ground for Kendrick at second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. At the plate, Pee Wee Reese. First pitch of the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
1-1.
Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. 2 balls and a strike. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And another foul ball. Now another 2-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
To the plate now, Kobe Bryant. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers. So a 2-out single there as we check out the teams with the highest batting averages here in the first month of the season. And you can see that these guys currently find themselves 4th in the NL in that category. Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snider. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
0-1, here it comes. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
That's the ball.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soto is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Dodgers leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. New inning set to get underway. Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Hit down the line at first, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he fouls this one off. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Andre Dawson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
2-0 to the Nationals center fielder. One run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Digging in, Juan Soto comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. 1-0 home. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. 3 balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Fouled off. Again, he sends it out of play. And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Now in the box, Gary Carter, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
The 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
The third baseman, number 13.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Into the box now as Drupal Cabrera, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Nope, ball.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Fouled away. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Standing in now, Ryan Zimmerman, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. The 0-1 on its way. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And that misses. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Patrick Corbin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Ready with the 1-0. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. 2 out, bases loaded. Hit weakly back to the mound. He'll throw home with it, and they get to force it home. Whatever works as the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Nationals are out in front here, 2-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Digging in, Matt Kemp. He popped out in his first trip.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Turner. It's short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
At the plate, Russell Martin. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball. 1-0.
1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Outside, 2-1.
2-1.
Now here's the pitch. Line drive to left. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Ball one to start the at-bat. And he takes a called strike one.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Here now the 2-2. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. Struck him out.
Now batting.
In now, Max Muncy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set and the pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. Waits, now the pitch. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Muncy, a native Texan. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Grounded to the right. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. In now, Michael Lambert. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And that one is gone! So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Second home run early in the year, and it's given the Dodgers a 3-2 lead.
I'm sure at the plate right there, he's thinking stay up the middle, hard line drives to either gap. He did it one better, giving his team the lead right there with a huge 3-run bomb.
At the plate now, Jackie Robinson, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
So coming to the plate, Pee Wee Reese, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. 3 runs already home here. And this one's over for a high strike. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. On, he pops it up. Turner moving to his left, and the inning is over. But the Dodgers strike for 3, all courtesy of the 3-run home run. We're through 4, and Los Angeles has taken a 3-2 lead. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box, Howie Kendrick. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1.
That's the ball.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
Now another 1-2.
No ball.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Here now the 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. This is on the ground over to first. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. Still a 3-2 ball game. Coming to the plate now, Kobe Bryant. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 0-1 delivery. 1-1.
1-1.
And it's 1-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here's the pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
Chopped at third. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
At the plate, Matt Kemp. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. Gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice piece of hitting right there.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Austin Voth, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 50, Austin Voth.
Into the box now, Russell Martin, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Unable to find the zone with the slider. Skied into very shallow right. Guerrero in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The third baseman, Justin Turner.
Ready once again, Justin Turner. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. 2 out here and a runner at second. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at-bat. Not much reason for it.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
From the belt, the pitch. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. But there to take it is Cabrera, and with that, the side is retired. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. We're through 5 innings here tonight, and LA's taken a 4-2 lead. Leading off the inning, Andre Dawson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike. Swing and a liner. Foul. And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto to the plate now. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
The catcher, number 8, Gary Carter.
Stepping in now, Gary Carter, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the 0-1. Hit to short. And there are 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Into the box, Asdrubal Cabrera. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. He's set. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
In now, Ryan Zimmerman, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Nationals on the RBI double. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Nationals 3. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jackie Robinson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Grounded to short. And that's the second out.
The batter, Pee-wee Reese.
Stepping into the box, Pee-wee Reese. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. In there, strike 1.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
2 out, nobody on. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Pedro Baez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 52, Pedro Baez.
Adam Eaton will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Baez was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. And that's too high, ball 2.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
2 balls and a strike now. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch is at the knees and called strike 3.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
At the plate now, Trey Turner, as this is grounded foul off to the left. And he'll lay off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Washington shortstop. Fouled off. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in now, Howie Kendrick. No balls and 1 strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he misses. 2-1. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
The 3-1. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Snyder is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Wander Suero gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Wander Suero.
Bottom of the inning now. Riding in once again, Kobe Bryant.
The left fielder, Kobe Bryant.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's the ball.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2-0.
And now a pitch on the way. Drilled on the ground is short. And a good throw gets him. 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 4, Duke Snyder.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Duke Snyder. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. That evens it up. 1-1. Now here it comes.
Yeah. 1-2.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Into the box, Matt Kemp. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. Grounded to third. Cabrera's up with it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Dodgers down in order. And it remains a 4-3 game.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So a new pitcher is set to enter the ball game right now, and it's the converted catcher, the hard-throwing right-hander Kenley Jansen. So digging in now, Vladimir Guerrero. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Jansen is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
That's one of the keys. I think if you were to build the perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. On to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here.
And that was a no doubles defense in action right there, and it paid off big time. That ball was scorched, but the third baseman was guarding the line more than usual to prevent an extra base hit, and it ended up being pretty much right at him. That's good stuff.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Andre Dawson 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. In for a strike, it's 1-1. The pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
Runner at first following the error. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Juan Soto. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Pitch inside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. The catch is made, and the tying run is going to tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved a run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
Now batting, Gary Carter. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air to right field. Snyder's under it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. 1 left for Washington. They still trail it here 4-3. Daniel Hudson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 44, Daniel Hudson.
Striding in, Russell Martin. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Russell Martin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. Justin Turner will be next. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Now at the plate, Justin Turner. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. From the stretch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Soto is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Max Muncy.
Into the box now, Max Muncy. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the belt, the pitch. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. A A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a base hit on the line. The relay. Throw won't get him. And if you start to think about a pinch hitter, here's what the Dodgers have remaining on their bench. Cody Bellinger will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Hard hit ball to second. One there. Relay to Zimmerman, the double play to end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. LA's on top, 4-3. Eric Gagne comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 38, Eric.
All set for the start of the inning. Standing in as Asdrubal Cabrera. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Tough situation, down 1 here on the road, trying to score off one of the game's top closers. They've got their work cut out for him.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Ball and 2 strikes to Cabrera. Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
To the plate now, Ryan Zimmerman. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Set and the 1-0 pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-0 count. The pitch.
That's a ball.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count. And it's fouled away. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Starlin Castro will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0.
Good.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. There's one. And a good save at first on the offline throw, so they just get the 1.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's set, and the pitch. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Down and away, ball 1. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for the Nats. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Los Angeles took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Michael Lambert notches his 3rd win of the year as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Eric Gagne hammers down the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Hit, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.